Hi, welcome to this video tutorial today, and what we're going to be doing is discussing one of the true great traders, Victor Sperandeo. And of all the books that I've read on trading, one of the best has got to be Trader Vic, Methods of a Wall Street Master. And I'd recommend anyone go and buy that book. The guy's top fund manager. He's consulted for people like George Soros. And he, in my view, talks tremendous sense about trading. He was also interviewed in the New Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. And he actually started off in his teens as a poker player. And he was actually making a living trading poker and decided to switch over to trading. And he makes a big point that Forex trading is all about correctly identifying high odds situations and trading them. And it's a fact that many poker players make fantastic traders, and the same goes for blackjack as well. A famous blackjack player was Blair Hull, and the reason they make such good traders is simply because they can spot high odds situations and they can trade them, but they're not frightened to take losses. Poker players and blackjack players know that's part of the game. Forex traders never learn this, and it's a real key, obviously, to trading success to keep your losses small. I was reading the interview this weekend with Sperandeo in Market Wizards, or the New Market Wizards, and he was talking about traders he trained. And one of the most successful ones was a guy who actually was like a high school dropout, and this guy made a lot of money. And yet there was another guy with an IQ of 188 who couldn't make any money at all trading. And I believe this is true, and I think the facts prove it. Intelligence has got nothing to do with Forex trading success. And these two guys actually illustrated the point. The problem with the guy Sperandeo was saying had the high IQ was he'd been taught all his life that he was clever, he was good, what he did was right. Of course, he comes into trade and wouldn't admit he was wrong quickly enough, and his ego got in the way and he lost money. The guy who was the high school dropout actually served in Vietnam and had a hand grenade explode near him and blew his pancreas out, and he had still shrapnel in it. And Sperandeo was making the point he was frightened of everything, and he wasn't a guy who would hang around and hold losses. It was in him to just cut those losses quickly. And Sperandeo makes the point that that is what you have to do. You have to learn to admit your mistakes, but not only learn to admit your mistakes, do so quickly. Sperandeo also makes a point about varying bet size, which I've always believed is what you should do. People say you should always trade 1%, 2%, or whatever, but I don't believe that. I've always believed that if you see a high odds trade, then basically you should hit it with a bigger amount of money, and that comes over in Sperandeo's interviews and book. And what he does make a point on, I think this is very true, is if you want to go with a big bet size, you go at the beginning of the trade, and you want it to go very quickly for you. Otherwise you get out quickly, but also you start to scale back as the position moves forward. A lot of traders in Forex want to pyramid in the trade, so they'll come in quite small and they'll pyramid once the move is underway. I've always thought that's a dumb idea, because the high odds have gone. The high odds are at that turning point. So I think you should always keep that in mind. If you want to come in big, it's normally you're best to come in big at the beginning and then scale out or come out quickly if the trade does not move very quickly for you. Sperandeo is also a big fan of Dow theory. I think any trader who wants to learn to trade the markets should learn about Dow theory. And also makes a point on trend reversals. He looks for the first break of the major trend line and then waits for the retest to get in. You very often find this when a market breaks, it is going to come back, test the breakout point, and then go down. So that very often is a high odds place to get in the trade. I'd strongly recommend you go and buy Methods of a Wall Street Master. Sperandeo talks real sense in that book, and you get a bit of everything. You get psychology, You get some great advice on trend lines in his 1, 2, 3 method. And yeah, he's been around a long time. He's made a lot of money. And he makes the key point, and I've made it in all my videos. If you really want to succeed at Forex trading, the key is not so much method, it is emotional discipline. You just must have the discipline to basically cut those losses. And I know it's been said, probably in many other videos, it is the key. You must be able to do that. Also, I think one of the key points he makes, varying that bet size and maintaining your emotional discipline while doing so is the key to success. He was a poker player. I've always believed that Forex trading is very similar to poker. You're not trading certainties. You're basically trading high odds setups. If you do that, you've got a trading edge and you can win. So thank you for watching this video tutorial today, and I hope to speak to you soon. Take care. Have a good day.